Hello, and thank you for tuning in to probably the most ecstatic journey of my lived experience. Obviously, the first thing my brother and I did when we got off the plane, besides getting really confused over adjusting to walking on the left side of the street, is getting our first shabu-shabu experience. Sukiyaki Matsugoro was a reasonably priced and chill shabu-shabu place, and I'm so grateful that neither air sickness nor jet lag hit me because it let me remember my first slices of wagyu as my first touch of heaven. Heaven being Japan, of course. My sister, her partner Rohil, my brother, and I have been wanting to travel here since low-key forever, and because my parents were both busy and didn't get the hype, we were not joined by anyone else. For me, it was the first time going on a vacation without them. I looked up to the independence my siblings had and worked out really hard before the trip just to be able to successfully stow my suitcase on the plane at age 17, which honestly paid off because we were able to walk everywhere in sight and eat everywhere in sight. So this vlog is all about where we went and what we ate in Tokyo, our first stop. So stay tuned for the whole journey because we also hit up Nikko, Hakone, Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, and more. So thank you for watching, and without further ado, this is Tokyo.
What is it that the kids say these days?
Goated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want it too sweet. But in Japan, you kind of get both, right? There are the super sweet desserts and the ones that aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do know the ice cream here is not sweet at all.
Oh, nice.
Here? Yep, it's the texture.
I don't think it's really flavored yet.
There it is. Not sponsored. Yay! Vanilla ice cream.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's very Shanghai style. It's a full thing. This is so fun. I guess let's head up first. You're literally a cat. We checked out the gift shop before leaving Kichijoji Petite Mura, which was the epitome of the kawaii culture in Tokyo and made up for the Ghibli Museum FOMO. I literally went on the website the minute it opened and got placed in a queue of thousands of... Anyway, how could I not have told you guys that it was my brother's birthday? Birthday's on Pie Day, so he eats pie instead of cake, but this year, Bistro 1048 is operated by a well-known butcher, and I treated him to an assorted corned cold-cut platter, their signature corned beef croquette, and my splurge of the century, a 12-ounce A5 Wagyu black beef sirloin. Because Rohil doesn't eat red meat, we were literally red meat maxing on this trip, and the first day of red meat maxing is sealed into my memory. Like, this was the perfect day in Japan, and I am so excited for tomorrow. So see you guys. Now that we've avoided seafood like the plague, we finally get to be white meat maxing because meet my sister and Rohil. They just flew in last night, and what a better first meal than hitting up the infamous Tsukiji outer market to taste all the seafood Tokyo has to offer. I say infamous because it's known for being touristy and overpriced, but to that, I say this was genuinely one of the best grub grabbing sessions I've had in my life. Like, we got 6 different types of fatty tuna, each with distinct marbling, and my preference wasn't even for the one with the most marbling, bro, it was for all of them. This is the most you'll pay for wagyu on a stick in Japan, but the least we've paid coming from the States, so it was good. But this raw wagyu sushi topped with uni, spectacular, out-of-body experience. We're still not done meat maxing, and Japanese people love things on sticks, and my sister and Rohil could tell that from literally their first hours in this country. So next stick in question, miratashi dango! I've made this before at home, but like, I was chewing my clouds.
How does it compare to what you made?
Oh my god. What I made was sacrilege.
Yeah, like, pull your mask down so you don't.
Like, I can't even rank any of the food I had at the market, or the whole trip for that matter, because everything was the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. I was melting into heaven. I was eating my skincare routine. Next stick in question was squid. Best squid I've ever had. Next question. And then we had these giant oysters. I didn't know oysters could be creamy. Plus my first time trying uni, and probably the highest quality uni out there because it tasted like mangoes and durian and fresh skies and sun. I love being with my sister, my brother, and Rohil. They are true foodies just like me.
Whoa.
My brother is back with even gianter oysters. Lastly, my sister needed her daifuku fix since she started watching Caitlin Lavery on Instagram Reels, and I needed my tamagoyaki ever since I finished watching the Gudetama Netflix special. The haters don't know what they're talking about because this market is insane, but you know what's also insane? Teamlab's Planet!
First one's also really hard. Games are really fun. They're all on the
Oh, it's hard.
The water's like white.
How like all the artworks aren't just like physics.
We started our day at 7-Eleven, and I love the custard pudding here. Like, what the hell? It's like my ideal dessert. Tuna onigiri is also fire, and we went to Family Mart for the famichiki, obviously, and can confirm, juiciest chicken I've ever... Yeah, hype is worth it. And sandwiched between the Family Mart pancakes? Yeah, it is like chicken and waffles. Like the good tourists we are, senso-ji was the first on our itinerary. Wafting incense over your body is said to cure ailments and promote health. Especially with touristy places of worship, I'm always looking around to see where I should bow and where the line is for praying because I'm surrounded by tourists who aren't doing any of that, but I still wanted to pay my respects to the temple. The shops weren't open when we entered the gates, but they were packed when we exited. And understandable because the temple is so photogenic. It's the most photographed temple in Tokyo and the oldest, but the main buildings were rebuilt after World War II. Afterwards, we wandered around Asakusa. Grateful for the end of the rain, today was a day where we walked everywhere. Our game plan was to hit up Akihabara, which I was obviously very hyped for, get udon at a place where my sister's co-worker wrecked nearby, head to Meiji Jingu, and end our day at Shibuya.
Sorry, Ipomo and Puerto. These are better.
Today is the day of
The people with cameras wonder what it's like driving here.
I feel like I'm like holding a baby kid by its neck.
They literally are.
We were basically cramming everything we wanted to do in Tokyo last minute before we had to leave, and for me, that was hitting up the Mega Donkey. For my sister, that was getting really tsukiji. Everyone says that you should spend the least amount of time in Tokyo and spend all your time in other places, but generally, I could spend another week here. Like, this feels like the epitome of travel, just shopping places, walking around, looking at all the sights, getting all the good eats. I was so excited for what the rest of this trip had to offer, but at the same time, I did not want to leave. Ultimately, though, every start has an end, and the day after, we were planning on heading to Nikko and then to Hakone. Thank you so much for watching all the way here. Let me know in the comments whether you like my editing style or commentary. Because my hard disk got wiped, I took the opportunity to delve into new resources. All I knew about Japan at this point was 4 days worth of Tokyo, so I was psyched to go to Nikko, which was where we were hitting up next. So please stay tuned for those vlogs. I upload every other week on Thursday, so thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more of Japan. Safe travels, and until then, I am signing out.